Right, morning fellas, welcome back to another Villa on Tour video today. It's the sort of thing that I've never really done before. It's like I'm just going to talk for a bit, like I can't be bothered to set up my tripod and all that sort of crap. So I just thought I'd sit down, whip out the camera, no real structure to this video, just talk about everything that's happened in the last week or so. Not just transfers, talk about the kit, fixtures, rearrange, a couple of signings, etc, etc. Just before we do start, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do. We hit 21,000 the other day, which is just ridiculous. I say it every time we hit a milestone, it's just ridiculous. So subscribe if you haven't already, and if you do go on to enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like on it. But without further ado, let's go on with the video. So, you've probably seen it on social media, all the players are back in pre-season training. It was the first day back in training, I believe it was Wednesday or Tuesday, something like that, and it was just like a testing day where the players did a little bit of strength training. There's a couple of videos on the Villa YouTube channel where they followed Anwar Ghazi, etc, and it was nice to see a couple of the new faces in there. Hotter, it's funny to see Tish Bowler and Scott Hogan and all these sorts of players back in training, but yeah, it was a bit of a funny one. But yeah, it was good to see the boys back. I think McGinn and stuff is still on holiday because of like international stuff, so they'll be back soon. But it was good to see the likes of Grealish and all the big boys back. It was funny because Villa didn't sort of do a full announcement for the training kits. They didn't like fully announce it, but they put a load of pictures on the social media and they're quite nice. There's a navy one and there is a sort of claret one, a sort of darker colour, but they're quite simple. They've got the big W logo, the sponsor on there. But yeah, I like the navy one. I think John Terry and Dean Smith had been pictured in them, but they're very, very nice. The boys look sharp in them. I like them. They were actually leaked a few days before they were released, but that's always going to happen, isn't it? But yeah, I like the training kits. They're nice from what I've seen so far. As well as the training kits, the actual full kit has been leaked. I think it was Thursday or something like that, or Friday it got leaked. It's not ideal. I mean, Villa always kind of release their kits sort of later than everyone else, which isn't fun for us. But I was going to make a video when the kits were like actually released, saying my thoughts on them. But I'm going to Croatia on Tuesday, so I'm not sure if the Wi-Fi is going to be up to it when I'm out there. So I might do. I'll see what I can do. But in terms of the leaked kits, it was they must have been shooting some sort of promotion announcement video for the kits, and there's a picture of like the people in the home and away kits with like flags and stuff, and but it was inside the Holt End car park and the picture was released there, so it's probably come from the club, this leaked picture, because sometimes they do. But yeah, in terms of the kits, I think the home one is fairly simple. It's got the big gold W, which isn't lovely, but I think the away kit's the one. From what I've seen on Twitter as well, the general consensus from Villa fans is that the away kit is very, very nice. It's sort of a very light blue sort of kit with the claret W, which I think works better than the big fat gold one on the home kit. I think it's a spin-off of the old Mitre Copiers kit, the retro one, so I think that's why it's done well. But in this leaked picture they didn't have the third kit, which I believe is going to be some sort of green and black spin-off, another kind of make of a retro kit that we had back in the day. But from what I've seen, I like the away kit. The home one's pretty simple, but we have to wait to the actual release day to actually, you know, get some proper decent pictures of the kits. Another thing that's happened is Wesley was actually officially announced. There's loads of pictures going around of him holding the shirt and him pointing to the badge, and there was an interview as well. So that was nice to see a little bit of clarity there, because it's been, what, over 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe, since the actual kind of initial thing was released by Villa. But he's got his work permit, that's all sorted, so that's nice to see. You're always going to get new videos of Wesley. I think there was a video that did the rounds on Twitter of him bombing down the wing, and it's just so exciting. It's a very, very exciting signing. So far, it's still our record signing. Will that break in the future? We shall see. But I think it was very nice to see Wesley in the shirt, and yeah, look forward to see what he can do. Also, Sky announced that Villa have rearranged a couple of fixtures. I think there's a few Friday night games against Everton and West Ham, but they're home games, so that helps, because I don't really fancy going all around the country on a Friday night, because that's never ideal. I think we're playing Arsenal away on a Sunday as well, because Arsenal are in the Europa League, so they play on Thursday, so we'll play them away, which I think is in September, on the Sunday, which is nice. It's not on telly, but it'll be a good Sunday out. I'll be there most likely. see. Now, maybe a little bit of interesting news. Gary Cahill. In the last few months, it was known that he was going to get released by Chelsea, and of course the Villa links are always going to be there because he used to play for us, obviously. I talked about it in one of my transfer videos, I believe, but I think it was in the last couple of days it's fully like come about again. There's a lot more smoke coming off the fire, if you like. But I did a poll actually asking people on Twitter, would they accept Cahill at Villa? And I think 87% of people said yes. He's 33 years of age. I believe he turns 34 in December, so he's got 1, maybe 2 years at the top level. Obviously JT's going to want him, isn't he? John Terry's going to want him in 100% because he knows him from the Chelsea days. He played with him for a long time. There's no doubt the quality is still there. I think it's just, does it fit the Dean Smith model? I keep on banging on about it. He wants young, hungry players, Dean Smith and Purslow and all these lot. And does Cahill fit that? No, he doesn't. But as I said, the quality's there. And if you can put him next to someone like Mings, that's a very exciting back two there. Personally, would I take him? Yes, I probably would on a 1-year contract. But is it risky? Yes, it is. I think it's sort of like a Bruce signing. It's sort of, you know, like the experienced player, the big reputation players coming in. But I wouldn't turn it down personally. I would take Gary Cahill at the back. I think the experience is there, going up into the Premier League. He's been there, done that. So yeah, I probably would take him on a 1-year deal, but we shall see, we shall see. Nothing's been confirmed or anything yet. I think it would be a fantastic backup signing maybe, because, you know, Mings is taking a long time. I'll talk about that in a minute. Adam Webster, I think Bristol City playing hardball. Chester, is he up for it? Is he up to it playing 38 games in the Premier League? No, he's not. So I think, is it a good signing to fall back on if your top targets like Mings don't come off? Yes, I think it is. But again, I think Greg Evans came out and said, because there was loads of people talking about it on Twitter, Greg Evans, who's the Villa reporter for the Birmingham Mail, said nothing's imminent, nothing's close. So I think we all need to calm down on the whole Cahill situation. But is it a good backup choice? Yes, it is. Now we're going to talk about Mings again. Okay. He's not in training with Bournemouth, I don't believe, in pre-season, but that might change. He's probably going to go back there in the next few days. But what's going on? What's going on? Oh, mate, that's well annoying. I fully just scheduled this video, right? It's about 4:15 on the day this is going out, and then Twitter's just blowing up, man. Oh, mate, that's so annoying. Well, it's not annoying because apparently we're signing Tyrone Mings, £20 million. Apparently a fee's been agreed. Sky Sports reported it. Greg Evans has just reported it as well. Twitter is an absolute meltdown, as you can imagine, but I cannot wait for him to be announced, man. This is absolutely incredible. Like, this has been going on for way, way too long. It's finally happening, people. It's finally happening. Buzzing. I'm lost for words, but Tyrone, mate, welcome back. I think it was a matter of time. I was talking about it in the video actually. It was apparently reported earlier, 25 million. Bournemouth said, but 20 million, would I take that? Yes, he's got an injury record, but who cares, mate? It's Tyrone Mings. He loves the Villa. He loves the channel. Tyrone, if you're watching, which I'm sure you are, welcome back, sir. Up the Villa. Anyway, on with the rest of the video. Up the Villa, up the Tyrone Mings. Come on, yes! I think fee's a massive issue. I'll come on to it with Butland and Phillips, but I think fee, it's just the fees that are causing us issues at the moment. Now, a couple of other signings, like the likes of Butland, that have all gone quiet. Phillips is a difficult one because there's talks of him signing a new contract at Leeds. It's all over his Instagram that, you know, he looks very happy at Leeds training. So it's Butland, Webster, Phillips, these sort of signings, it's going down to the wire again, but a lot of them, it's taken a while. But it's still very early in July. Hopefully a lot of them come off. But Butland, that's come, gone, that rumour. So it wouldn't surprise me if the Butland thing's off. But I'd probably take, I've heard things about Tom Heaton. I probably would take Heaton because Butland is going to cost upwards of £25 million. I wouldn't spend that much money on Jack Butland when you've got the option of Tom Heaton, who's Burnley's #1 or #2. You know, they've got Pope and Hart as well. But if he's only going to cost us, what, 5 million, and he can play 1, 2, 3 seasons in the Prem, because don't get me wrong, goalkeepers can play a lot longer than outfield players, and I think Heaton's, what, 32, 33, so he's got a lot of years in him. So personally, I'd probably take Heaton over Butland, but we shall see. Again, it's a tough one. Don't get me wrong, I'm not one of these in the know sort of people that just spouts absolute rubbish. Like, I'm not about that. But it wouldn't surprise me if, like, You know, the whole Wesley deal came out of absolutely nowhere. It wouldn't surprise me if we've had one of these, because the whole Webster, Butland, Phillips, plays like that just dragging on. And the Wesley thing, I remember it was a one Thursday afternoon. It came out of absolutely nowhere, and it happened on the same day that the rumours started about Wesley. The rumours started, and then on the same day he was actually announced. So it wouldn't surprise me if we get another announcement like that, where just a player that we've not really heard of maybe just comes out of absolutely nowhere. However, overall, I still think we need 4, 5, 6 quality signings. Like, we need a striker, we need maybe another winger, we need at least 2 midfielders, we need a centre-back, 2 centre-backs. Just this squad depth, because I think the squad's looking a bit light. I think Grealish said in one of the pre-season videos Villa did, like, there's only like 4 or 5 players that are actually here from last season. So yes, we need a few quality players, but we also need players like Courtney Horse who can, you know, fill out the squad a little bit. But yeah, I think it's all slow at the moment, but we need to be patient. There's still a month left, but I think it's going to hot up a lot over the coming weeks. Like, I think there's going to be a lot of signings, which is not ideal because I'm going on holiday, so I won't be able to do the player videos, but I'll see what I can do. But yeah, it's definitely gonna increase in excitement in terms of signings in the coming weeks. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I just had a little talk about Villa. Like this, as I said, this isn't really a transfer specific video, but I just thought I'd have a little chat about Villa because, you know, it's been pretty slow recently and I haven't done a video in a while, so I just thought I'd have a little chat. But if you haven't enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment all your thoughts on everything I've discussed. Talk to me about the kits, Mings, Cahill, all that in the comments section. Interested to see, as always, what you people are thinking. Also, before I go, just want to promote a couple of videos coming up. We are filming a couple of in real life football videos are coming soon, so keep an eye out for them. They are always very exciting to film and a laugh to watch back. So keep an eye out for them. If you have enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next one. Up the Villa.